You never heard about it? Okay. So it's actually you follow the production like this. You see all the components, how it walks through the production. And then you write it up. Then you go in and you answer this question. Sometimes you go something in the production goes forward. You never heard about it? No. Yeah. And then you know. Or you want them to work. I would guess there is something that you need to add, especially over here. But then also, I think you have several components. You just have to, I'm trying to say, just take one more round and say, is it really looking like that? Yeah?
इसके बाद हम मार्केट रिसर्चर्स टू नेटवर्क्स पब्लिशर्स market researchers. They will look into the market की क्या demand है. From this हम जाएंगे networks of publishers. हर एक स्टेप में बुक सोर्सिंग फंक्शन business to business ये तो tangible होता है book sourcing is tangible business to
Now I can see.
Figured it out.
No, but you have never learned it before, so
It's better to write it.
Yeah.
So we have to take
Proposition based type of books.
You have to take a business model.
But books
So out of these four, we have to take anything.
ये हो जाएगा admin deliverables है ना?
So if we can go for tea business.
Yeah, the tea business we will do afterwards. Next session. It's just we are just training here. Yeah, and then suddenly the tea business comes on. Next time it will be another business, and then we are training how we.
उसके बाद we go to फिर से value chain inventory management system.
It's just a simple business that we take. So yeah, so right now we can describe.
उनको सिखाने के लिए सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड डेवलपमेंट
So right now we just training
डाला ना
how
HR
business
उनको
model
सिखाने के लिए
works,
recruitment
And it doesn't matter if it's e-business or it's tea business or it's a Ford motor or whatever. Yeah. It's just exercise.
Lead वाला.
सस्टेनेबिलिटी ट्रेनिंग वाले को इससे रिक्रूटमेंट ऑफ सस्टेनेबिलिटी एक्सपर्ट.
उसके बाद go to competency services. Placement of books. Placement of books services. Placement of services hardware lighting. Aesthetics. Aesthetics साथ में अच्छा पढ़ने के लिए लाइब्रेरी जैसे आते जाके बुक्स देखना है
Okay.
कनेक्शन की यूज नहीं है
क्या
रिलेशन नहीं आएगा हटा तो उसको बिलिंग बोल
And then you drag him out, then you take a picture. And then you start to draw the lines, and then you walk away from the business world. And every time you take one step, then you mark it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So you can actually follow the roads that the business model takes. So if you think about you are producing tea, you can actually see what they are doing in the production, drying, pegging, and all this. And every time you have to peg some tea, then you need maybe to have some employees. Maybe you need some machine, so then you go over and point to which machine, which employees is involved in it. So then you suddenly you can see exactly who's involved in it. and then you get a picture also of the critical points in business points. So it's a kind of, deep understanding of how the business model actually works. It looks, very smart, but sometimes even the manager doesn't understand how the business model works. Yeah. Okay. So you agree in the group that it's a new one or it's a changed one?
No, sir, it's new one.
It's a new one. Are we sure? Everybody. So now you can see I'm playing supervisor. Because if you think, two of you, that it's not a new one, you think it's an old one, we are changing, then we have something to discuss in the group.
Automated production. Government offices like the job professionals like
Are you adding components? So the first exercise you did, there were not enough components you have added now. Okay, yes, that's also when you get out of the process. You sometimes see that there's something that you have not thought about initially. Yeah.
Storage उसके बाद we can go to welcome.
ये एक माइंड पे कंपनी
Storage वो स्टोरेज के बाद उस बेड पे कस्टमर ना सेल्स जो कस्टमर आएगा
एम्प्लॉय एंगेजमेंट के साथ इसके
तो वेरा स्टोरेज
नहीं वो कल्चर कनेक्टेड नहीं है ना
स्टूडेंट्स बुक एंथुसियास्ट अरे नहीं चाहिए वो हमारा कॉन्ग्रेस के
There's a lot of work with it.
Yes.
we had taken a distillery
Okay, yeah,
we have seen you having that
yeah. Sometimes, yeah, yeah.
it was just like you have asked for a water bottle. I was like, why cannot you take that?
Why not take that one? Yes. Yes.
Currently, we have managed to find out the relevant position networks and user customer competencies right now, so we are trying to formulate the formula for
Yeah, yeah.
what is the current profit or loss that the
Yeah,
company occurs.
yeah, yeah,
So we are trying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And if we take it in, for example, an entrepreneur's perspective, sometimes they have not even thought about the price and the value for it. They have not thought about it. So when they meet a customer, then the customer, second question they ask, how much do you want for it? Oh, we have not thought about it. And that's very sad, because you should actually be prepared before you go in the market. Yeah.
In India, currently there are a lot of events, like the event management process is currently like it is booming business in
Yeah,
India.
yeah.
So this particular type of business, distillery together with distillery and other water manufacturing companies like aqua fertilizers, they are coming some sort of business like they can introduce their water bottle that are easily available in the market. Packaging bottle is quite different.
Yeah.
We see the normal bottles shape, they are turning the bottles shape into some sort of luxurious bottle and sell the same bottle, same quantity of water
Yeah.
in any sort of wedding or any sort of events like this conference. They can sell the same bottle
Yeah.
with a different packaging in a higher amount of price.
They can do, certainly, yes.
So this can be a value proposition model for the second company, or it will be a competency for the company.
It will be a value proposition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, of course, when you get the order, then you drag on the competences over here. But I think also what you are addressing is, of course, that if they already have the competence to do it, then it's just to take them up and then mix it in a different way, and then yes, definitely. And often businesses, they are not aware on what their capabilities are actually, because they're walking around in the business and they are not actually seeing that the human resource and the technology or the organization system or the culture can actually provide new business or change business, and it's the potential. They are not using the potential of their competences, unfortunately. Many times. We have seen that so many times. So yes, that's doable. and I guess it's also it's actually the CEO and the management that are failing here because they are not seeing the full potential of their business, and that's sad. Yes. Yeah. So yeah. I'll take a little bit more of your nice water.
We were playing kabaddi and somebody sat on my feet.
Oh.
But I won.
You won.
What did?
Yeah.
Take your books business.
Yeah, I think actually what we will do is we will all go around and then we'll have a look and hear all the business models. So I think when we finish this first lecture, then just after we will start and then we will go around. The only thing is I'm not sure how far the other groups are. You are still struggling with your pencil. So, because I think there is a lot of learning when we see the other groups, how they have done it. Yes. Just 2 minutes then, because we are coming to the close of the first lecture, and I can see you are in different stages. How far are you? Yeah. So you need a little bit extra time. Yeah. Yes. 10 minutes. Yes.
Product development.
Don't sit around.
Business one. This is a business to business.
No, business.
Oh, it's a business. Okay. So that's very clear because everything is. So you can see if you look at it, you'll see immediately what type of business model it is. Yes. What is the calculation? Okay. No. I'm just thinking, what is the calculation on this book? What is your value formula?
The cost, the main costs are maintenance costs, and sale prices are basically what we are the cost, what prices will set. And this will be the cost minus the revenue that we are generating from the books, retail sales.
Procurement costs are also there when we are procuring books from publishers, like we have to pay them some.
Yeah.
So we are also considering the cost.
Yeah.
So these are our main two costs, and that will be a revenue minus the revenue which will get to your name.
Yeah. But then how much will the price be? How do you calculate it?
Sir, first we have to research regarding the market.
What prices others are selling and
What are the competitors?
Yeah.
In order to know what prices are they setting in the market.
So you are doing a competitive pricing.
and also we'll see that how much cost our one book contains how much cost.
Yeah.
That and then we'll add profit
Okay.
You see, we are starting the business by the side of market research. So
Yeah.
anyway, the completion angle is there. Who
Yeah.
are our rivals and all.
Yeah.
So firstly, we have to determine what is the scenario in the market. For that, we need market research.
Yeah.
So this is the starting point.
Yes. Okay.
So from this, we will be going to the publishers. Publishers to procure one basically to form a network of publishers from whom we can get the books, a good mix of books which are in demand, which are trending in the market. A good mix of fiction, non-fiction books, academic books, which so it gets connected to book sourcing, which is also a value chain function.
inbound logistics basically, how will we source the books from the publishers.
Okay. Yeah.
And when we are sourcing it, we have the procurement cost.
Yeah.
The main thing that we have, the procurement cost. And what are the different types of books?
Yeah.
According to the cost, what are the different types of books that we can keep? That is like cost friendly to us as well, so that we can
Yeah. Yeah.
Authors from which covers authors from maybe different culture or maybe different
a dynamic basically,
Yeah.
techniques.
we
Yeah.
also get certain bubbles in the business. Maybe we can consider some book rental options for customers who are not willing to pay a one-time price for a book.
Yeah.
For them. And also, we are keeping the option of audiobooks.
Okay.
This is a bubble for us. And indie books. By indie books, I mean the books from the local, Indian authors.
Yeah.
Because the context is India, so
Damaged. It can be kept for long, so we have to maintain it in a good way.
So you are having your own storage.
Yeah, own storage system.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so after having the maintenance cost, we figure out what our selling price will be as we sell. Market forces as well as our costs that we are procuring. We'll put that and keep that in mind, and then when we once select the price that we are selling in, we'll bring out websites also so that we can publish it there as well. Our online, we can sell it online as well.
Yeah.
And also we can use the socials for advertising, marketing,
Yeah.
directly marketing.
Yeah.
After doing all the marketing and websites, like all the socials, we go to the placements of the books, basically retail stores that we build for ourselves, for the physical stores.
Placement of the store, aesthetics of the
Okay.
store,
Aesthetics.
lights and all.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it should be a good setting.
Yeah.
There should be warm, cozy light and all.
Book culture, basically, how
Yeah.
they,
How libraries.
Yeah. Yeah. So you expect to have 100 shops in India with these books?
Yeah, we'll start with one, then we'll go for the branches.
Okay.
We'll have that. Yeah, and then from there we go to the
Yeah.
First we go to the MIS system, basically that we kept so that we can keep a record of whatever we have in the inventory. We need something, we can't keep it manually.
No.
It takes a lot of time. So
Yeah.
everything can be kept in one MIS system so that it will be easy. And that also helps us with the storage maintenance.
Yeah.
Because we'll have the record of everything. So after, and also from the placement we go to the customers
Yeah.
who will come to our retail stores.
Yeah.
Customers are students, book enthusiasts, teachers, maybe collectors, like who like to collect different sort of
Antique
empty
books,
Yeah,
limited
so-
editions of first copies.
Yeah.
So they are our customers.
So you have segmented the market, so it's specific customers that you are focusing on.
And after the customers arrive in the shop, they should receive a warm welcome, which is people receive
The service staff.
Yeah. Warm welcome, that's value proposition, isn't it?
Yeah, the staff service.
Yeah. But that's on value proposition, isn't it?
So we can't be like
So if I give a warm welcome, then it's a kind of a value service. Yeah.
Okay, we'll add it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So after doing the warm welcome, we'll basically the main is not a sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sales will happen, which will be our main revenue.
Yeah.
Sales will be our main revenue.
Yeah.
And once we get the sales, we also are thinking of the after sales services.
Okay.
Basically, from like the staff services, they get after sales services. They get different after sales services. So that is where we have put an end after the bubbles.
Again, there is certain bubbles that we have considered in network section also. We have included community engagement. Give all of the publishers and books like together.
Yeah.
So we can obtain digital rights for the protection of IP publishers, authors.
Okay.
Collaboration with developers.
Yeah.
And also we can implement POD services. POD is basically printing on demand service which may reduce excessive, what to say, excessive products, surplus of products. Whenever there is a demand or there is one order, the books will be printed. This is a print on demand.
Yeah.
We
And
are
then the
also
workshops.
considering
Yeah.
to do workshops,
Yeah.
maybe literary workshops and all with the authors.
Yeah.
This can also be a source of revenue.
Yeah.
Can also be a source, like how we are doing a workshop right here.
Yeah.
We can do workshops.
So does that mean that out of the process you have got 2, 4, 6, 7 bubbles out of this process?
After everything, we thought we could add those.
Downloading everything.
Yeah.
Downloading
Yeah. So just after downloading, you have got 7 business models that you can put up here if it was magnetic, and then you can take a decision if you want. Yeah.
And if you see the bubbles that we have implemented, these are very cost efficient.
Yeah.
Indie authors and audio these are not very, what to say, these are sustainable but at the same time very cost efficient.
Yeah.
Authors as well, those who are publishing their new books, they can come to the retail shops and there are systems where they read books, right, or they sign the books.
Yeah.
That is also a kind of workshop for the new books.
Yeah.
And also the
Marketing and
indie authors,
Yeah.
indie authors, they won't be charging much. Like in comparison to ones who are old authors or who are very experienced in the field. In comparison to them, they will be charging very less.
Yeah. So if I understand it correctly, what you can do is you can take one of these here, and then you can go on here, and then you can start exactly the same process. And I put it here. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
So you have a lot of work to do tonight.
Yeah, like our business has different businesses. So
Yes.
models
Yeah.
are made out of different
Yeah,
models.
and everything has something that we can add on
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah.
we can make a new model out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Super. Great. I still do not understand quite why you are pricing related to the competitors, because you are special.
Not exactly competitors, like we are also checking our costs, right? But we have to also see if what the market, if they are selling it in a low cost, in a low price, and we have it high because of our cost and if we check our profit. If it's high, they'll not come to our store and buy it.
No.
Yeah. So we have to also think, in one way or the other, we have to think of the competitors as well.
So I
our main will be our cost, how efficient we can make it so that our price won't get high.
No.
So that will be our main.
Like what the consumers, what the customers actually want. What kind of
something, that is like based on their preferences. Basically, preferences come into.
So you don't have a blue ocean. You are.
It's not a blue ocean.
You propose the business model into a red ocean.
This will anyway go to the red ocean because book is something which anybody can.
No, because if it was unique and it was a blue ocean, then you could set any price.
It is not
It is a difficult model for a.
See, somewhere we have to lose out on. If we see that books is one of the elements of portfolio. It is not a book business. It's not just a book business. We have pencils as well. We have B-boards as well. We have to manage books with that.
This is just one that we have taken into consideration out of the 4.
Yeah.
So the other 3 are also.
So I student like me, I have taken up the books business and not the keyboard business.
No.
Because keyboards are anyway doing better than the last year.
Yeah.
Their position has improved over the time.
Yeah.
But if we see the books business,
Yeah.
it is stagnant.
Yeah.
It is stagnant.
Where did you have your board? It's over there, and the books were.
Black or blue one?
Blue one are the books.
This one was basically the books, but we
Yeah.
could see that it was in a maturity and
Yeah.
a decline.
Okay.
From the last year, it did not increase, neither did it decrease for
Okay.
the.
Okay.
Quite
Yeah.
stagnant.
So that is why we thought we could take the books.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
take the books and leverage on certain
That's a good also kind of way to start when you do the presentation. You say, why have I actually taken the books? Why is this interesting? And then it's a good observation.
This one was also increasing. It was negative, but it's still coming
Yeah.
up again.
And we
Yeah.
are
And cubes is already in a growth stage.
Yeah.
Also with the pencils, like it's not, it isn't declining, but it's not that much.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Also, their books have a lot of potential, and we are not looking forward to kill any business out there.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
having keyboards like that only because
Yeah. Yeah.
keyboards are somewhat like they are improving.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Keyboards are somewhat my books business is almost stagnant. So we have taken up the books business.
Yeah. That's very fine.
Also, we can't make it last so that they have to focus on all the things they are.
Okay, no. That's so you came very far, and this to make it complete. Could you put your bubbles on that you have here as as a result? We can move the board over here so that. Okay, good. Yes. Yeah. And you look as if you are nearly finished. Yes. So, can you explain your business model? If you get a microphone, if you get 2 microphones, can you then explain? So give it to them.
So this is a peer-to-peer business model. We are selling second-hand books, and it is a circulatory economic program because we are selling second-hand books, and we are charging 10% commissions, and the rest of the commission will be provided to the buyer. And we are using sustainable ink prints and soya-based ink prints, so we are putting heavy pressure on the sustainable part. And instead of cutting down trees, we will use recycled pages on demand.
You can come this side.
This better. Yeah.
So instead of cutting down trees, we will use sustainable pages, recycled pages to print books that is on demand. And for the customer, we are selling to schools, libraries, and children's. And with each sale of the book, we will ask them to plant a tree.
Okay. So I just have to understand second-hand books and business. How does so? Are you opening a new portfolio in business, or shall I understand that it's some used books that?
Used books, like in India, we have a concept like in India, like in schools and colleges, whenever our studies is finished, then we used to sell the books.
Okay.
So those books can be used.
Yes. So it will be businesses, used books that you are going to sell.
Yes, like because we have to be sustainable, so we will be using those things which are already existing.
Okay.
We will like printing books and all. We will have plants.
Yeah.
So it's better to whatever it is there, we will recycle that,
Yeah.
and through that only we will try to generate profit.
Okay, okay. So it will be a business model sidewards to new books.
And so also we had the condition for printing on demand
Yes.
books also. Means if we get some extra demand, then we can print new books also, but that will be completely based on demand.
Okay, and that will be a third business model.
Yeah, like
Okay.
to generate our profit, we have a like same book only, but through like old books also we can generate profit.
Yeah.
And if there is a demand, then we can print also, but that will be also sustainable only.
Okay.
We will be using sustainable based things.
Yeah.
And then through that we have our users and customers. In users and customers in B2B, we will be connecting with the NGOs, those who are concerned about society and those who are providing value to the society.
Yeah.
And then we will be consulting with sustainable publishers and authors also to sell our book. And then in under B2C, we have website. Through website also we can sell our books. And then we have stores that is to schools and libraries. There also we can sell our books. So through this way we can generate profit under users and customers. And whenever we will be selling our books, we will tell our customer to plant a tree. That will be our intangible relation. Which is included in other values.
So if I understand it, you are in the book portfolio. You must correct me because I'm from outside, so I cannot read your minds already. So what you are thinking about is that this portfolio of books, you are increasing the number of business models in the portfolio with second hand, with print on demand, with different other things. So you're putting in under this group. So you actually, I don't know which of these are your board up here. So you are kind of valuing this portfolio so it actually becomes larger. Is that right?
Yeah. To generate profit.
Yeah.
We are expanding our business to different models.
Yeah. So if we
Normally, if we consider our book business, the books are normally generated from trees, cutting trees and all.
Yeah.
But we need to make a sustainable model. So we are having
Yes.
criteria so that our model can be sustainable.
So two things is you're playing on the level of business model, the triangle, you're playing on the portfolio and the business model because you are adding small business models to one portfolio. On the sustainability thing, you're playing on the environmental and the circle, on the reusing. Yes.
Economically benefit to the customers as well as the business also, and make it sustainable. So we are playing on both.
Okay, and with how many of the 4 boxes in the environmental box are you playing with? Are you playing with material and resources? Are you playing with waste?
We will be using second-hand books only.
Yeah.
So it is like from environmental perspective also it will be a good.
Yeah.
And then also it is like we will be training our employees. Like the logistic part, like we will be doing proper training how to be sustainable.
Yeah.
And then for delivery purpose, like we will be trying to reduce the carbon emission. Like we will supply things in bulk. Like if we are doing, if we have to travel 2 or 3 times, we will try to reduce it to 1 time.
Okay.
Like 1 time delivery, and it will be like for delivering also, and we will receive the materials also.
Yeah.
So for environment also it will be a good, and for our business also it will be good.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that when we come to the next case, remember to talk about which of the levels are you addressing and which of the 4 boxes.
Our core business will be book, and then we will be having different models. Second-hand book, then book print on demand. That will be our business layer.
Yes. Yeah. Because if you relate it always to this, then that will be a higher level than just proposing. So we say, okay, we put some extra business model under the portfolio, then the portfolio will grow, and we play on this and this box in the green, and we play on this and this in the business and on the social. That's fine. Great. Oh, and there's another.
So for the network part, for the physical network part, we would have a sustainable book fair and book signing events. Book fair is like a common process in India where people from different publications come and promote their books. So we will be putting our own stalls for promoting our books, and also the authors under our publications would also opt for signing events for spreading word for the book. So for the digital, we would have a social media promotion in which the USP will be our eco-friendly books, which is one of the products. That is we will be promoting that we give second-hand books or print-on-demand books. So this would be our USP. And also audiobooks. There are many audiobooks apps in India such as Amazon Audible or Pocket FM, which narrates various stories. So this would be the other one. And coming on virtual, we have the augmented reality and virtual reality, which would be offered through ebooks. So there would be a QR code in ebooks through which the users can go through the augmented reality or virtual reality and enjoy the process. So if anyone using augmented reality or virtual reality would be getting some coins through it. Like if they use it, they will get some 10 coins or 20 coins per use, so that they can use it for other purchases from our stores.
Okay. So what I will propose is that you take your board here, the one you made, and then you copy the bubbles and put it on the board. On the bubble, because you have a lot of bubbles here that you put on, and then you address where on this level you are working, so you get a complete kind of performance where you have this one, so keep that one, and then you have adjusted on the B-board, and then you are done. That's great, fantastic. I like it very much. Yes, thank you. So which of the boards are yours? So you just have to put it over here and then adjust it. Okay? Yeah. Then we have over here, very excited. We have been excited right from 6 o'clock in the morning. So you are still struggling with the numbers. And it's a new pencil. Have you agreed on that? Yes. And but you still you're lacking to you just need 5 minutes extra for putting the numbers on. Yeah. Okay, fine. And over here you have now all the proposals. Yes. Okay. And it's still the water. Yes.
Thought that we should go ahead with this.
Yeah.
Why we choose this decision is because they are using plastic to make the bottles.
Yeah. Okay. So if I understand it correct, you are saying to e-business, you should offer water instead of business models. Okay.
We are using the product.
Okay, so it's
very just like they use books, we are using this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
instead of these foods,
Yeah.
we try to do something
different. Okay, you're doing
because you all
that.
children
Yeah,
are
yeah.
doing something pencil upon board.
Okay,
What we
okay,
will
I
get
understand,
new.
I understand. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yeah. So the battery has gone out.
नहीं इसके पास उनके पास होगा
Business one has nothing to do with this over here. Yes, okay, okay, great.
Everybody is saying that so what we will bring extra new.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Yes, yes, but that's great. I was just thinking, when I was thinking about it, I think now we have bee business as a water company. No, but that's fine, great. So now you are lacking drawing up. Yes, that's where you are right now. Okay, and you need an extra 5-10 minutes just to do that.
Yes, sir. 5 minutes will.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, great. Then we'll have a look. Good. Yes. And you also have adjusted your boards?
Yeah, we.
Okay, very fine. Yes. Let me see. Okay. So these are all the new ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And they are already here?
Yeah. Because like workshops are something that we will implement. There is not anything that like of a prototype or a concept.
Okay.
We can directly implement it.
Yeah.
Same goes for the indie books.
Yeah.
That can be directly like we can directly connect with the Indian authors.
Yeah.
Also the digital rights.
Yeah.
So that is in the implementation.
Yeah.
And rentals is a concept that we are thinking of, which will next go for the trial and errors.
Yeah.
We'll see if they rent books or the rentals go. Same goes for audio time. We'll directly try that
Yeah.
if it's working or not. And POD we have given kept it in negative for the first because print on demand is something which will increase the cost. Because print on demand is not in bulk, we'll do it single
one.
printing.
Yeah.
It increases our cost.
Yeah.
That is why I have kept it on negative. But while doing, if we achieve the economies, when we introduce it, we can pull it up.
Okay.
For now, it's on negative. And commercial engagement is an idea, right? A community engagement is an idea we are thinking of.
Okay.
Like how
Okay. So if I address it then to this one here, can you show how the business will look like when this is implemented?
like with all these or only the books?
All these-
Everything.
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 Yeah, because what you are doing is you are changing the business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
We'll add the bubbles to the butterfly as well.
The what?
Bubbles.
The bubbles will be over here, kind of, because they are not in the. So you have to be over here. Yeah. Okay, but the bubbles should kind of be placed on the level that.
Which level it can be.
Yeah. So, you're finished? Yes? And you have the numbers on? Okay, yes.
Our approach again would be a very sustainable approach.
Yes?
Wooden casing of the fence completely we want to focus on the
Okay.
replace it with either those bamboo
Yeah.
recyclable paper.
Yeah.
We're going to use that
Yeah.
instead of wood. I know we won't be able to replace lead because graphite is
Yeah. No.
charcoal because
Yeah.
it is very
Yeah.
we're going to start off by collecting all the recyclable waste that we can collect to make probably the wood or any paper that is left. So that's going to be the raw material that we are using.
Okay.
Organizations
once that is done, we should be able to
if we see that our digital business model, here all the for the gold segment customer the earnings for the pencil are very less. Like it is in the decline stage or it is an introduction stage. So lot of improvement we should be done. Like that's why first of all in the technology we have to use the AI technology for the demand forecasting.
Yeah.
Like for the advanced processing, like we can use the automation by using the and like it can it is in the bubble option we kept the lead-free technology for the pencil product. Like some of the child people they will put it on the mouse like
okay. Yeah. That's an issue.
we are keeping the lead-free technology as a bubble option.
Okay.
Like after that it is in the human resource, so like we can hire the people who are practicing the sustainable products like employees, workers.
Yeah.
So like we can hire the skilled management like who can give the product designs and who people for the product design like upsell and trans. Like it is in the two brand option that is in India. Like we can make the pencil design.
Yeah.
Like that should be attractive to the students and everything.
Yeah.
And also like we can and our culture is our main culture is on the focus on sustainability and the CSP and the earnings option. Like in the products we are providing the products as a pencil company service that is in the bubble option. Like we have put it because like nowadays many of them using or not the pencils like for the piece of technology like for the visibility like they want some pencils nowadays.
Yeah.
Instead of pencils we can
for pens or usually
if you want
to technology.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're using a pencil, you may not throw the casing away. Instead of that, you can reuse the technology inside,
Yeah.
the refill and use it as a pen.
Okay.
Like services we are providing, there is a bulk supply options for the main businesses, like for the schools and governments, we are providing the service the bulk option. And like we are providing the delivery options, like services delivery options. Some of the people like want the delivery service.
Yeah.
And like we are giving the subscriptions for the main businesses. Here it is the services. Now comes to the networking part. Here is the physical collaboration with the local vendors who are manufacturing the pencils, like taking with the and like and also we are connecting with the business, more business like from the digital.
Okay. Yes.
Like in the digital, like we can do the SEO, search engine optimization for like making the content blogs, like making our product is as sustainable and relevant product.
Yeah.
An online e-platform for the online products.
Yeah.
Like the whole CRM software management, like the customer and tracking the customer behavior on our products.
Okay.
Like it is in the virtual, like we can YouTube and Google AdSense, like making the product visibility or making the awareness on the product.
Yeah.
Like in the user and customer, we are mainly focusing. Here in the B2B business model, we are doing the upstreaming. Like we are manufacturing pencils, right? We can give our products to the some of the some business companies like Upsell and Advance. Like we can provide like we can provide our products to the students and government education.
Competence किसने बनाया तो competence
value for.
Okay, so the main focus नहीं फिर तो खत्म हो गए हम लोग हमको पर्सन लेकर लिए में ठीक है सस्टेनेबिलिटी वैल्यू प्रोपोजिशन competence and sustainable products or organic products.
Yes.
The thing is priced higher than the other products that are sold.
Yeah.
So that's why the sustainable market is not a big hit.
No.
Not only in India but most part of India.
Yes. So my question is here, when you talk about sustainable, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the environmental, the business, or the social parameters?
Everything's interrelated. We are not talking about these forms.
Okay, yes.
Because we are taking the right software,
Yeah.
the right talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our business is growing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
more employment.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, so you are playing the social.
Yes, and governance because we are
Yeah, 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 yeah. And which of the four boxes in the environment are you playing?
yeah, biodiversity is, but I wouldn't say biodiversity is a major one because we are not chopping down trees,
No.
the vegetation, the species there, right?
Yeah. No, no, no. And the next thing, next waste, the waste, yes. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah. Yeah, and then it goes up. Yeah. So what I understand now is that the only which of these are yours? Is that one? So what I understand now is that the only thing you need is the bubbles you have to put them over here on the left side or both, and then to put up the portfolios and the business models on the reverse butterfly, so that we can see how the business will come to look like when you have done this. Yeah. So if you can do that, and that would be really great, because then we can finish this session and we can see how the business looks like after you have done this intervention. Yeah, is that okay? Yes, great. Yeah, you're done. So I'll take some water just to swallow it.
So I have distillery water to listen about distillery.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir. So the thing that the business model that we have chosen, like I didn't tell about the price. Because so if we look at this, the customer and the user base, so we have different relations.
Yeah.
One is a B2B,
Yeah.
business to business, and the other one is B2C. So in business to business, the users are the sponsors, conference sponsors or corporate events.
Yeah.
With which the company usually ties up.
Yeah.
And all the people who are attending the event, so they will become the users.
Yeah.
And if you look at the customers, it will be the retail stores, the hypermarkets, the supermarkets,
Yeah.
and kiranas. We should just look around the campus. You've got a lot of shops, they are selling this.
Okay. Okay.
That you are using, they can
Yeah.
consider this thing.
Yeah.
So we all are the users.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not paying. I thought actually it was the professor that paid. No.
But we are not.
Okay.
So if you look at the
Yeah.
customer dimension,
Yeah.
the B2C dimension, then again at social events and product
Yeah.
promotional
Yeah.
events, we will be they are the users and the households,
Yeah.
common people like
Yeah.
us, who will be purchasing the bottles.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they are the customers.
Yes.
And
Yes.
if you consider the network, so they have outreach. Their outreach programs. Just like, we can find it through print advertisements, in newspapers,
Yeah.
and billboards,
Yeah.
and TV commercials, YouTube advertisements are also there. And in the virtual, they have a good presence on social media platforms like Facebook and
Yeah. Yeah.
Instagram, and also on YouTube.
Okay. Yes.
Second year now, various activities by taking the sponsorship form or taking the franchising in cricket.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are their ads. Promotional jingles that are made in our
Yeah. Yeah.
They use camel.
Yeah.
They use camel in their advertisement so
Yeah.
that the cost can be reduced by
Yeah. Just one second. For those groups that are, I don't know how far we are in time and so on, but for those groups who are close to fit, please remember that you also show the impact of what you have proposed here on the sustainable and circle parameters. What are you? If you can draw up, how far have you come on the three parameters, and then also on the circular? So because that picture we would like to see on each of this, just to finish it. Okay? Sorry.
So components.
So in the value proposition, there are basically taken two different type of products that are basically new to the product line. In the display product line, and there are the Himalayan carbonated water and another one is the Vedic spring water. So basically they are introducing the water which is their term is as soft water. Basically, the mineral count in the water is basically the amount which is actually needed for human. So their mineral quality of the water depends on this.
So you are adding something to the water so that it comes up to the level of what the mineral.
The human being.
Okay.
In the surface side, as the study has a strong distribution ecosystem. It's about 350,000 outlets across the India. So it has this is a positive side for the company because as it provides it can cut down the cost for the each bottles they are manufacturing and distribution.
Okay. Yes.
And in the process side, it goes around 10 rigorous steps for the purification process, including the ozone verification process, ozone treatment in the water. So it can ensure the users, the buyers, that the water they are providing is absolutely clean and absolutely like it is like you can use it for our day-to-day life.
So this process is 10-step process.
Yes, sir. Yes.
But that isn't that a very energy consuming?
It is
technology in the competency side. Actually, the water they are manufacturing basically from their first storing the rainwater, and after that they are processing the water.
Okay.
Make it in a way that is sustainable as well as it is clean.
Okay, so you are using rainwater for drinking? Is that possible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just asking.
Receiving in India, it is obviously possible.
Okay. Okay.
Another positive aspect of is the technology. So this entire process that is done.
Yeah.
Human beings are involved.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Super. Yeah.
Since their overall logistic cost and other costs also, that is why their business is highly scalable and they are able to provide wide range of people at the bare minimum cost and maximizing the profit.
Okay.
And also at the same time they are also easily accessible even in the villages. It is accessible.
So we can actually go in the villages. Yes. Yeah.
Products are widely available.
Okay. Yeah.
Packaging. Like Bisleri is always having 20-liter jar, then also having 500 water, just like this one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
90 meters it can be used for organization.
Yeah.
This is actually distinct this company from other competitors.
Okay.
Other competitor doesn't have this kind of problem.
No.
This packaging is like 200 ml and 520 liters packaging.
Okay. Yeah.
More choices.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All the purpose. Yeah.
That is pocket friendly also.
Yeah.
So which is also one step towards the sustainability. Then there is like because of all this reason there is like their profit is increasing. In the last financial year there was 18.6% increase in overall profit from their business. So
Okay. That's really good. Yeah.
Choose this is that in terms of sustainability, said in the previous session,
Yeah.
that energy consumption.
Yeah.
So now that entire process is automated.
Yeah.
That is somewhere we can do it.
Yeah.
The energy consumption is too high.
Yeah.
Or whether it is static.
Yeah.
The thing is, the packaging, as they have already stated that recycling, but still if you go to the villages or somewhere in the cities, you will find such plastic bottles. They are still a big problem for India.
Yeah, you can see them all over. Yeah.
So if something can be done.
Yeah.
These are the future directions
Yeah.
towards sustainability.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. I think we are coming to the end of the BBC. We just having some small adjustments, and please take pictures of these because we would like to store your contribution. And I don't know if we have any agreement on how to share the nice pictures, Kelly.
So we have a WhatsApp group, right?
Okay, so
Everyone can share.
yeah, so everyone can send it to a WhatsApp group, and then we can share it together. That would be wonderful. I just wanted to finally, before 1 o'clock, where we have to stop, isn't that right? Yeah, I want to address two cases that I just want to go through when we just start the next session. One says it's described in the book. One is about a Dutch business that is working with manure, and the second one is one of my good friends from one of the most famous children hospital in Barcelona in Spain, and it's called San Juan de Dieu, and it's they are regarded as some of the hospital that is most innovative in the world on children business models. I want to come with these two because I want just to give you a little bit more on the circular and sustainability thing, and then also address your attention to that when you innovate a different business model or a new business model, it can actually go in and have some cool effects on the business. Because at the moment you are very in a positive thing, but you also have strategically to understand that it can actually hurt the business if we don't think correct about it. So with these words, I think I will thank you very much, and then we will, when you're taking all the pictures and everything, then you have to clean it up again because we are starting a new case. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.